Really hoping he would come through, and then I was thinking that it wouldn't happen, but then I thought to myself tonight, if I can get the news that he's passed away, then I'm entitled to get the news that he's here.
Yeah.
And I thought he'll be here. He'll be here.
So I knew as soon as I walked in.
Yeah.
Now, and you've also got a child in spirit.
Yes.
Would that be your wedding chance?
Yes.
Yes, because he's coming through. And I feel like he's joined by his cousin, or second cousin, whichever way it's going to go. So just as long as you know that they're both together. So the Ron, and I feel like that could be the other child's little girl, right? Yes, okay, so the little girl coming through, the little boy coming through, your son's coming through, that's the most important thing. But just as long as you know he's here, I
I think something in the universe is pushing us towards this. Yeah.
Most definitely.
I think I know where we're going here. Coming out of left field?
Yes.
And would he have felt responsible?
Yes.
He did take his own life, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay, just as long as you know he's coming through. I couldn't understand the signs he was giving. I felt like, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And one of you guys found him.
No.
I'm glad you didn't find him, but I just feel like he's let me know he hung himself, and he's also let me know that he passed himself over. He's also telling me, when I keep seeing the 2, it's a 20, if I'm correct, or 22.
23.
Because I just feel, and I just misinterpreted, just as long as you understand it, it's easy for me to do that, but he's definitely here. I feel like that you've been searching like mad people trying to get a reason for why this has happened, because I feel like that up until that point, you know, some people give one of the signs that they're about to take them up, but not your boy. It's just come out of their field. It's just like, oh my God, what the hell has happened here? So just as long as you know that he's here now, that's the most important thing. Sometimes, you know, there's something about people who take their own lives. If we can't see what people think, and you don't know what's going on behind those eyes. Now, I feel like that it indicates to me that he must have had a girlfriend prior.
Yes.
And I feel like that a lot of pressure's been put on this poor kid, but it really isn't her fault, you know, and I hope you understand that. Because people who take their own lives, they do it because of a multitude of reasons, really. And it has nothing to do with you, but I really feel like that the imbalance in his brain had flipped somehow, and I hope you've done a lot of research, just as long as you know that. He feels really bad, is this Dad?
Yes.
He feels really bad towards you, Dad, because I feel like that you and him had a good relationship. Is there an S name connected? Shane?
My brother Scott, he's in spirit as well.
Scott's in spirit as well? Okay, we'll get Scott out in a second. Whew, boy, and all this is brought in by the little baby.
Yeah.
I can't figure. Okay, so just leave Scott there for a second, because he can just sit there for a second. Now, with your son. Is there a B name?
His sister's name is Brooke.
Brooke, could you say hello to Brooke, please? She's taken it very badly. You guys are raw as hell, so I take it this has been a fairly recent event.
Yeah.
I think real reasons, to be honest with you. I'm thinking going back just to last year.
8 months ago.
Yeah, just to last year. It's not, in terms of the suicide, it's not a long time ago. You know, it takes a long time to recover from that. But just, you know, and there's an M name, definitely an M name.
Macy's the baby.
Macy's the baby.
And I'm an M as well.
You're M, yeah. Macy's the baby, so hold on. Oh, he's playing with me, little pain in the ass. Let's do it before he got away. And let's have a look at him when everything was good, okay? Because I feel like it's kind of a bit of a bludger in a way. You know, I don't know if you held my judge real well with that, you understand what I'm saying?
Hard to keep him on track.
Yeah, he's a little bit undermotivated, is what he gives me. I think he was more comfortable on the couch than he was actually doing something, you know? And that's just what he tells me. He's quite well, he must have a dad very tall, he's quite tall as well. Because I feel like that his legs just go on forever. And he's quite a skinny Mongolian too, he's not like real big, maybe a little bit solid, but not real big, you know? I also feel like too that he wasn't banging or anything like that. I mean, if he brushed his hair, it's a sheer miracle, you know what I mean? That's just the way he gives that to me. A little bit of leaks will cover that up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he's showing me. Just a little bit of a bugger, just a bit of a bogan, really. That's the, I don't think that he was keen on shoes either, to be honest with you. Or even thongs to that matter. I think he's barefoot. bogan, God love him.
He blends
Just-
into the color.
Hey?
He didn't care. He just picked up whatever color was there and put it on.
Yeah, he showed me that. It's just nice. Yeah. Now,
She was trying to keep up with him on the stage. I think he was like he normally is, all over the place, moving around. Yeah, just a million miles an hour with his mind.
and,
He's all over the place.
hey?
He's a bit all over the place.
But that's okay, that's fine. But just as long as you know he's fine, that's the most important thing.
He told me he was coming.
He told you that? Yeah, of course he's coming. They love me. All these boys.
I was lucky enough to feel him tell me that he knew that we were going to be here and he was going to be here.
Wow, that's
And
awesome.
He told me not to tell his mother. And so just to write it down, so I wrote it down. It's at home.
He's showing me something on his finger. I actually thought it was a cross.
On his finger?
Yes, there's something on his finger.
He has a scar on his finger.
Right, I thought it was a little cross. It's just a little one, teeny. And he's showing that to me as well, just as a point of validation. Okay, just as long as you understand that. You talk about age, you get a money when left.
Yes.
He just lets me know that. I also think too that he might not have had a license when he left.
That's right.
I feel like he done something dumb with his car.
Yes.
And I feel like that was type of just sitting around doing not much. A bit of grass growing up. He showed me that as well.
So how do you think your reading went
No, really
tonight?
good. We had sort of felt that he would show up here tonight really strongly, but hadn't hoped that it would really hope that it would come through, so we're really surprised.
Yeah.
Your heart's broken. But he's fine. You need to know that. He's obviously with Scott and Macy, just as long as you know that. And I also feel like that he's terribly sorry for everything he did for you. But it's almost like his heart could not stay. It was really, look, you know, on the surface it may look like an argument with the girl, I don't know. But in reality, he just didn't have the motivation because he wasn't as balanced as you might have wanted him to be, unfortunately. One thing that I am seeing is someone do a portrait of him or draw a picture of him. Like an actual art.
No, not
Maybe with graffiti art. He didn't do graffiti, did he?
no.
Michelle has that painting.
I have a painting in the house.
Yeah, a painting, yes.
The kids are at it, yes.
Do you understand the painting?
No, I do, yeah.
Yeah, oh good. Because he wants to talk about that as well. You guys are very happy with your grief.
Yes.
You've got a long way to go. But the most important thing you have to understand is stop beating yourself up because you couldn't see it coming. I challenge you to look at everyone in this room and tell me what they're thinking. You're not a mind reader. You weren't a mind reader then. You're not a mind reader now. You have to be kind to yourself. You were a good parent. It's just that he really was not comfortable in his skin. Even if he might have looked on the surface, but he wasn't. Your Reese is fine. He's with Macy, that's your brother, mate, and of course Scott's there. We won't look into him tonight. One of these days, I hope that, you know, if you ever come to do one of those workshops, I can really help you out with that. Have a think about it because for some reason I get a lot of people who commit suicide, so just want you to understand that I actually think that it's on the rise rather than going down. If 6 people in this country kill themselves every single day, I don't know, I'm starting to think it might be a bit more these days, but, and he smoked cigarettes too, didn't he?
I'll find out that.
Yes. And he might have been smoking when he was a kid,
Maybe.
or bronchi.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's why you never wanted to smoke. Just on Joe's time, thank you so much.
So you guys had a good night?
Yeah, really good. Come
And
back again.
awesome.
Yeah, we'll come back again and hopefully be able to help others as well.
Yeah,
The
and
same
meet
way
other people that are the same
Charmaine
sort of
helped us.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're free, he took all my money. I don't have $2, but the hug is to give you some energy back.
Thank you.